should just get started. No, you can sit down. I'm just holding.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. We're going to get started. We're streaming on Facebook, so others in our team who are not here will catch up. Yes. So give me a minute, please. Okay. I just wanted to be sure it's on silent. So, well, today I just want to share my story, and I believe it's going to inspire someone. I want to share my dreams and how far we've come. So, as you can see, this picture looks better than this one, but that is your makeup. So, my name is Dr. Usoh. I have a BSc about chemistry, MSc about technology, and PhD about technology. So, my doctor is non-medical, it's academic. I used to be a lecturer, then I quit to look for money, and now I'm a budding entrepreneur. I'm very passionate about health, and I'm very passionate about educating people. And I have this motto that says from complex to simple. I don't like when things are difficult. So I try as much as possible to enter a difficult space and break it down for people, break it down for myself, and then once I understand it, I start simplifying for people. So that's really what I love to do. So let's get started. The topic says, my dreams, the journey so far. And I would like to say that my dream is my why. Your dream is your why. Your why is a statement of purpose. Something, a cause or a belief, something that drives you. So you're listening right now. Do you have something that drives you? Your why is the reason you do what you do every single day. That's your why. And there's something I always say, your why must be crystal clear. Like crystal, as detailed as possible. Why did I just wake up this morning? What is my purpose? So your why could be a combination of any of the following. Your why could be your vision, your calling. People could say your mission, like your calling, your principles, your values, your purpose in life. Everything could be a combination of all of this. I saw this on the internet, and I loved it. My why, the drive behind my passion. So you already have a passion. Your why is now the drive, the push that pushes your passion. So your why is not your passion. Your why is the drive behind your passion. And another quote is, he who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow. So when you have something to live for, no matter what challenges you, when you have something you're looking ahead, no matter the challenges you face, you will get there. A lot of us don't get past our whys because our whys are not crystal clear. We do not know our purpose, we do not know our vision, we don't have a vision, we don't have a mission. I've seen people who tell me, we're just taking life as it comes. We are all on earth to serve a purpose. I was speaking to someone today who lost her dad, and she said that everybody who came into the house kept saying, your dad does this for me, your dad did this for me, your dad did this for me, and that is very important. I once was in a seminar, the question was asked, if today life ends, how many people will come and say you impacted them? That is your purpose, that is your why, basically. So, some of us are born with our why, and mine was formed. And I'll tell you how it was formed. First, I started off life as an independent woman, which a lot of us all started, single woman, growing up, went to school, I finished school, I became independent, and then I got married, and then I got a job, and then I got children, the normal route. But through these phases in my life, I had several challenges. While I was still in school, I remember I had a lot of health challenges. I had this dental issue that never went away. It's still fresh from childhood. I was always having one dental issue or the other. I remember while in the university, I had to go excise, cut off my gums twice at the dentist, And then of course I had these inherited errors. What do I call inherited errors? Inherited errors are those inherited responsibilities that we are things that we have gotten from our parents. Responsibilities that should have tempted our parents, but we pass it down. So, and it goes from generation to generation to generation, and you now have to start correcting them to ensure you don't pass it down to your own children. A lot of growing up happened. responsibility started coming up, and then I started from where I was comfortable to where I was now managing. So I entered management mode, and then of course the economy was not smiling anymore. Things started getting more expensive. I mean, this is 2021. Look back at 2019. Even 2020, I saw a post on Instagram where a lady posted a picture of food stuff she bought in 2021. So it was like something she posted last year. The prices were there, and she asked how many people still buy this. The prices had all doubled between 2020 and 2021. So the economic challenges were also, so things started becoming difficult. And of course, I was a salary earner, so it was very obvious that you had to owe debt. Because you buy and you say, I'll pay you more time. It was normal. So I was no longer free. Things were just becoming difficult. And I decided that life can't continue like this. And I need to form my why. So I started thinking of the different things that will make up my why. And that is what you see here on the slide. I thought about it. I need to be in control of my time. Because I just realized that I was living this life for somebody else. I show up in the morning, I'm going to work. I do not have time to say, okay, it's my time. I want to sleep 2 seconds. I want to sleep 10 seconds. I did not have time for control. I had no time freedom. I didn't even have enough to have extra. So there was no need for extra cash. But everybody needs extra cash. You need to be able to have that extra to give somebody. That extra to buy, to spoil yourself once in a while. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to be able to pay school fees for my dependents, my children without issues. I wanted to grow and become better. I always wanted a new car. I've never been one to drive a Tokumbo. My first car was a Tokumbo. But I know that growing up, I saw a lot of people struggling. There's something I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. Like, I don't even know where to put water in car or anything. So I told myself, and I don't have passion to learn it. I told myself, so if I don't have passion to learn, what do I need to do? Drive new cars. So even when I was a nobody, I was in the university, I said I'd rather be entering taxis than drive a used car. It wasn't because I had money, it wasn't because I didn't see, I just wanted new cars. When I bought my first Tokumbo car, I said that was going to be the last car. But it was a Tokumbo car that I did not buy in Nigeria, so it was still good, I could drive anywhere. But I love the fact that I made up my mind that my next car was going to be brand new, and God willing, the next car became brand new. So I had always wanted to travel. I love traveling. Enjoying my holidays. Your children are on holiday, but you cannot be on holiday because of work. Those things never works for me. Personal fulfillment. I always felt like I've not started living. I didn't feel fulfilled. I always felt like I've not started living at all. Then I needed better health. Oh, I told you I used to have a lot of health challenges, infections today, dental challenges tomorrow, waist pain, everything just kept happening to me. And then I thought about retirement. That was when we started reading a lot of things on the social media about pension, on newspapers. People's pensions have been eaten. Government is borrowing our pension. This one, you see old people queuing up. I remember an auntie-in-law retiring from work, and for over 2 years, she did not receive her pension. I just said, no, now, I can't live life like this. I wanted to be debt-free. I am that kind of person that if I'm owing somebody, I won't be able to sleep. If I see that person, now, you will hide. So, I don't just like that life, I wanted to be able to work from home so that I can be there for my children. I wanted to be able to help people. I wanted to be a successful person. I wanted to meet people. And so I wanted all of this. I had known, by this time I knew what I wanted. I want to believe we all here also want something similar. I knew what I wanted, but how was the question. At the time I was just a lecturer. I was a lecturer. Of course, my lecturing job did not give me half. In fact, the lecturing job still gave me some time, but not as much. And I still felt like something is missing. I don't just want to only lecture. I want to be able to do the rest. This is me. As a lecturer, I was still, let me tell you, as a lecturer, one of these things did I get? Really? Almost nothing. I'm just thinking as a lecturer, none of this happened. No. I tried to do buying and selling, that was worse. I said, okay, let's start side business. Maybe I'll get extra income. And now when I carried all my money, I went and bought plenty clothes from the UK. I came, come and see debt. Upon debt. People will quarrel you. People will fight you. What kind of life is this? I said, okay, what will I do? There's nothing. I just started thinking, what can I do? People, this is possible. I know that this my why is possible, but I need to find how. So, on a very one day, this my friend, Uniform Colonel, came to my house and told me, there's a toothpaste, there's a business I want to introduce to you. I said, no, I don't want business. Every business, they're always showing people. I don't want business, carry business. She know I do mistakenly say the top marketing. I say it's worse now. You know yourself. She left. But a couple of months later, I saw her. Okay, I bought some products from her, and the products were very good. I love the products. So I bought those products. I started using them. I enjoyed the products. And 6 months or about 9 months later, I saw her in the US. I said, a picture of her on Facebook in the US. I said, Auntie, how did they reach US? I just started her on Facebook Messenger. I said, how did they reach US? She said, is that business I was telling you about? I said, the business I love traveling. She said, you see, are you going to join us? I said, is that network marketing? She said, yes. I said, no. But I will direct you to somebody who likes business, people will do. She said, baby, I said, I do not want again. Congratulations, yay! So I directed her to this other friend of mine, Zina, and Zina loved what she heard, and she decided to get started in the business. Me, I was still doing my thing. Then, on another day, Zina came to our house in Rio, and my husband now started asking her, what are you doing here? She said, I've started this network marketing business, When she started talking, I just walked away from my husband, and I just said, all you are doing is network marketing business. I walked away. But my husband sat down and listened. I said, wait, this thing you're sounding is really good. This is the first network marketing platform that I'm hearing their business model. So my husband is a business person and he's been in business for over 20 years now. You know, and he goes, this is the first time that this kind of business model sounds something relatable, sounds sustainable, sounds doable. I love this. My husband now called me and said, we are doing this. I said, no. We said no network marketing. He said, but we are using the products. I know, we love the product, it's fine. But that is where it stops. But my husband insisted and we started that. And that is how I discovered the platform that helped me in my why. And I'll show you how. The journey began with a platform called Longrich. And that is how I started living my why. Let me show you how. The first why, I'm going to break down every single why here to show you how I achieved my Longrich. Extra cash. The first excitement I had after my husband forcefully registered me was that he registered me and he registered himself and my son. At that time my daughter wasn't born, under me. 3 and 5 weeks later, I got 2 alerts from those registrations. One was the mini combo alert, and the second one was just the normal development and performance bonus alert. Oh my goodness, I was over the moon. I called the uniform. I said, you didn't explain it this way. You mean we bought products to use in our house. And I got alert. Kaba, you should have made it clearer. I said, I'm ready to learn. Come to my house. So that was my first excitement. I love the photo. So I said, so I can be earning this weekly? She said, yes. I said, you don't know how to explain this business. That is where you should have started from. You know, initially, I wasn't getting the weekly alert. You know, this was like the first couple of weeks in my business. You can see some are zeros, there's 7,000, there's 1,000. You know, so it started growing 11,000. This, I think I took this screenshot in 2020. So, but you can imagine now I went from nothing at some point until I started going, this is 600 and something thousand, 211,000, 140,000, 177,000, 222,000. This is how I got to. So I started, this is weekly income. This is my back office screenshot. These are the funds that are in credited accounts. There's a 1 million here, there's another 1 million here. So my alert wasn't steady at first, but it started small. And then it surpassed my salary. I was still a lecturer at the time. When it surpassed my salary, I decided, okay, this job was taking my time. This business that I am doing part-time is giving me this kind of money. And they come. I took a break immediately. And before you know it, my income became excess. I said I wanted cash, extra cash. I had enough and I had extra. Let's continue. Better health and better wealth was something else I wanted. I started using the Longrich products and my health became even better. My dental challenges were gone. I told people, I keep saying Longrich came to this country for me because I've lived abroad, I've used products abroad, and most of these products did not solve my problems. Dental challenges disappeared. Like I stopped seeing the dentist. I stopped having bleeding gums. I haven't had to cut off any gum. The toothpaste took care of it. And then the pimples that I used to have, my face used to be so oily. I used to have big acne, disappeared. After I had my child, I have slip disc. I couldn't walk. I was seeing a physiotherapist. From using Longrich, Afro, and Calcium, I fired my physiotherapist. I was always very tired. So before I leave the house in the morning as a lecturer, I would mix coffee with tea, Lipton, because I needed that caffeine to give me energy through the day. And in the afternoon, in the university, I must take my Coke. You know how Coke is filled with caffeine. I was an energy junkie. But guess what? Longrich coffee and pine cup, which was healthier, replaced the excess caffeinated coffee, all the teas and the Coke. It replaced it for me. I used to be a migraine junkie, so I used to have a lot of migraine. And I will just, if you've had migraine, you know that it happens here and then it affects your eye. So then, I remember those days, you say tie rope on your head. I used to tie something like this. Then you close your eyes. Once light enters your eyes, it becomes worse. So I know migraine, and I used to have a lot of it. But guess what? The pie cup, this product, okay, sit here. This is the product that took my migraine away. And that is it. And then, of course, I used to have all forms of infection. I have had different antibiotics. I used to say I had a weak immunity. I used to tell people then in university I had weak immunity. They knew me in the hospital. Every month I must show up for my injection. It was antibiotic injection, and I had even got access through it, literally. Panty liner and cordyceps militaris solved it for me. So I saved a lot of money. I know how much it used to cost me every month. Is it that canesten cream I used to buy for infections? I saved a lot of money from dentists, from physiotherapists, from even importation of skincare. Because of the acne, there's no facial scrub I didn't buy. Cucumber scrub, aloe vera scrub. I had it all. And I was importing them because I wanted the good ones. Because of stretch marks, I had different oil. But guess what? The Longrich products took care of all of them for me. I needed time. I needed time freedom. I needed to be my own boss. I needed to be in control and work from home so that I can be at home with my children. With the partnership I have in Longrich, I am 100% in control of my time. I eventually resigned from my job as a lecturer and I focused on Longrich full time. I work from home and I've been doing that since 2016. 5 years now, I have been in control of my time. My children need me, they see me. My team is my company, my team is my organization. I am my own boss, I'm the boss of my company. I am a CEO. I work for myself. I create systems and structures for my team, which is my organization. With the system I have created, leveraging on the Longrich platform, I can work from home while also performing my duties as a wife, as a mother. This is my dream, and Longrich enabled me to do that without anything suffering. I wanted a new car, which is one of the reasons my husband signed me up on the Longrich platform, by the way. Because I remember that day when I was just arguing. He said, let's do it. I said, no. He said, did you not see Info your friend bought a car in 1 year? I said, I saw. So you wanted a brand new car. He said, you told me when I married you that you only want to drive a brand new car. I have bought you one, and that is it. I am not buying again. Go and qualify. See opportunity to qualify. And you can get it in 1 year. I said, I know. But you see, I don't know how to do this. But we started, and I got my first car exactly a year after I started. This was when the car was delivered tier rubber, and subsequently I've qualified for more car funds. This was 2015, 2017, 2018, even a 2019 car funds. I've qualified for all of them. So not only am I driving a brand new car, I only drive one brand new car. I'll be just using that car, this car. I've been using this car since 2016. But guess what? All those funds are converted into other investments. So in our business, you actually have the opportunity to qualify for a brand new car every year. Another thing I wanted was travels and holidays. I mentioned it earlier. I got it. Oh, I love traveling. I love exploring. So as you can see, I qualified to South Africa, USA, China, Tanzania, Dubai. This is China again. This is Malaysia. I think this is Greece. This is China. So every Longrich grows this promos yearly, and they take us on all the expensive space trips. I mean, I've been on self-sponsored trips abroad because, like I said, I love traveling, but nothing compared to this kind of trips that I enjoy with Longrich. I can tell you for a fact that when Longrich says all expenses paid, it's all expenses paid. They cover your visa. Longrich covers the cost of your visa, the cost of your flight, your accommodation, your feeding, your tours, and sometimes you can even qualify for cash to shop. So all you need to do is to carry your bag and go. And most times when we go for these visa interviews, they give us exclusive treatment, Longrich pays for VIP treatment for all of us to get our visas. Our hotels are 5-star and above. We have the chairman who doesn't do average. The guy is a quality person. I mean, you've seen it from the products already. And the same thing with his lifestyle as well. Right. So I got the trips. Okay, so I think this is not responding anymore. Okay, it's responding now. So we got the trips, and again, I love food. So don't be surprised to see no pictures of food. In fact, when I go on trips, my major attraction is the food, the hotel foods, the food of the country we are visiting. I like to try their foods and all of that. I am that excited. I'm telling you, these dreams, Longrich helped me achieve them. And then this is just some of our pictures of our trips, you know, of having fun and in different cities. I think this was Dubai, this is China, South Africa, China. So we just have fun going on these trips. Everything is paid for. Every single thing is paid for, right? And then I love to help people. And I believe in this quote: the only rich man in the middle of 9 poor men is the 10th poor man in waiting. Who doesn't believe in it? So I believe in not just giving people fish, but showing people how to fish. So people come to me to say, I need this, I need that. I said, I'm happy to give you, but for how long will I continue giving you handouts? When you can come and make as much as I make and give people. And that's important. So we empower people to earn weekly income, and we also have more trip and car qualifiers in my immediate organization, which is the diagnostic team. So this is what we are, the strength of my team today. We are over 25,000 people. All these people in my team are being helped on the Longrich platform. So these are some of the trips, qualification by my team and I. There's China, Malaysia, this looks like it's Greece. So there's another China, UAE, and then car funds. You know, so the team qualifies, and I work with those people and look at all those benefits as well. Okay, excuse me. Another thing I wanted was to be free of debt. Lifestyle, live my lifestyle of choice and just have fun. I love having fun. And guess what? I went from a debtor to a creditor. I went from being always owing people to being the one owed. Every single day of my life, since I crossed that threshold to having extra cash, I'm able to become someone's creditor. I'm able to help people on this platform. I now live a very healthy lifestyle. I talked about how the products are giving me health. I can't remember the last time I had migraine. And then of course, I am comfortable financially. I don't have problems. I'm even putting aside enough for tomorrow. Of course, in this business, the fun is a lot. With family members, with friends, with business partners. I mean, there's no limitation. We work and we have fun. And that's what's important as well. I love being recognized, I like recognition. I mentioned it, and I love meeting people. And what better opportunity to meet people than a platform like this? Imagine leading a team of 25,000 people. That means I know people. Because I'm interacting with most of the people in my team. And that is really easy for me. And I'm now, I see myself as a public figure now, a celebrity. I get recognized not just on local stages, but on international stages as well. This was when I became a one-star director last year in the Longrich company. I get new family members every day. I have a lot of networks, a large network of people, including high network individuals. I have people who are worth billions in my contact list just because of the Longrich platform. Most of them, I probably met them either on a trip, on a flight, high net worth individuals, some in the business already. Wine and dine with governors, their wives, it's through the network platform. The Longrich network platform, so it's fantastic. I have team members who have also turned into celebrities too, who have become public figures. I've also had people who are public figures join my team. These are the benefits of working this business and working it rightly. The other thing I wanted was to be able to pay my children's school fees and never to suffer pension. And guess what? My children earn enough to pay their fees from their accounts, and I'm just able to save in the future. So these are some of the alerts of what my children have. My son has earned, when was this alert? 2021. These alerts came in 2021. So you can see there's a 600 there, 668,000 naira by a small boy. There's a 75,000 naira, he is 8 by the way. There's a 78,000 naira, I mean these are his, not mine. So this is what I call passive income. Because the Longrich platform enables you to sign yourself up and sign your children up, and your children earn from your efforts. So if your children are earning from your efforts, it means it's passive income from them. You know, he's also qualified for several trips. So I've started investing as a family in other streams of income to eliminate that inherited errors I talked about earlier and to plan for our retirement. So I don't want to retire and go and queue for pension. I want to retire and have my investments pay my pension. And that is what this business is about. Another thing I wanted was self-development, personal and successful. You know, when I finished university, I got my PhD. I thought I would never have to read again, but I was a liar. Because this platform has taught me to read and develop myself better. I learn new skills every day. It is a Longrich platform that has taught me so many skills. On my phone, there are so many apps. Longrich platform helped me learn Canva, how to operate social media. Now I am on TikTok. I am using all of this to build my business in shorts, captions. These are things that not only is helping the Longrich business, but can help build other businesses. Okay? So I'm diversifying my skills, I'm impacting lives. I think it's like on an everyday basis now. I wake up every day to thank you messages. God bless you, Dr. Heidi. Thank you, Dr. Heidi, for showing me this platform. Thank you. You know, it is that life impacting life I talked about earlier. I'm able to do that happily. I feel like I've fulfilled my purpose. I know there's still more to be done, but the platform has helped me fulfill my purpose to dream more and to achieve more. So in summary, I have sort of achieved all the ones I showed at the beginning, right? I've got my new cars, no longer a new car. I have extra cash. I've planned for my pension. I have fun. I travel the world. I've got more personal development, personal fulfillment rather, time, freedom. I am successful, literally, and I can be more. I have better health, better wealth. I work from home on my own boss. I go on holidays with my family. I live the lifestyle of choice, not the lifestyle of circumstance. I am debt-free. I don't owe no one. I have self-development, and my children pay their school fees, and even the school fees of my dependents I pay easily. So imagine that in all this I achieved in just 6 years on this platform. This is something that I took time to plan, and I said this is what I'm going to achieve in life. And I'm happy I achieved it. I want to believe that some of us want to have a picture like this someday, right?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll continue. So, I dreamt and I decided to dream more. I told myself that from network marketing, from Longrich, there's more we can do. There are 5 well-known routes to passive income. We have the intellectual property, something that comes from your brain that you sell that can outlive you. We have the automated businesses. We have the paper investment, we have the real estate, and we have network marketing. I want to use network marketing to get into these worlds because these are my retirement plans. And because of Longrich, I've been able to create this new why. I had to do the first why, which was at least be comfortable, sort myself out. So that was my first why. Now I have got a new why. And the new why is to be able to do this. And guess what? We have started. Just last week, I completed my first penthouse and rented here in Abuja. Rented this apartment, and this is one in the real estate. Remember, let's show you. intellectual property, I already have something going. I have ebooks, automated business in progress, paper investment already going, real estate. So these, I am not doing any other business. The only thing I am doing is network marketing. The only thing I am doing is network marketing on the Longrich platform. And I'm able to achieve all my whys, my previous whys, and I'm starting a new one, and I've been able to start ticking them off.
Yep.
Thanks to the Longrich platform. So how did I achieve this in less than 7 years? Let's do that. Well, as I said in my story, my husband forced me to get started. So since I was thrown into the water, I decided I wasn't going to drown. I was going to swim. And so what did I do? I started with research. Why did I hate network marketing so much? Why do people detest network marketing? What is wrong with network marketing? Why is it that people don't like it? Because if I must swim, I need to know why did I hate this? And why are people hating this? I did a bit of research. Then, okay, I've been thrown into the Longrich platform. What is in this Longrich? Who is this Longrich? What are their products? Why are they different? Because I kept hearing, Longrich is different, Longrich is different. What is the difference? You know, and how does Longrich reward the distributors of Longrich products? So these are some of the questions I asked, and these are my findings. Number one, why people hate the business model? There is actually not enough information about this business model. All you hear is come and join. That's all you hear. Come and join. Longrich products are good. Come and join. How? What is a business model? The world is advancing. People need to understand details. It's not come and join. It's not, oh, I started and I got house. How? What did you do? People do not have enough information about this. So there is a poor presentation of the business model, the industry, the expected results. It's poorly presented. People feel like network marketing is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's been presented as a get-rich-quick scheme. So because of that, people are expecting too much from network marketing. I shared my story. It took me 6 years. That doesn't mean that it was a smooth sale. I had to still do what needed to be done to get there. Then most network marketing companies do not have sustainability. Remember what my husband said? He said, this sounds good because their plan looks sustainable. There was no sustainability. Some products and services offered by these network marketing companies are not things that we could work with. Most of them, so there are some of them that focus mostly on supplements. Some are just one two products or services that you really cannot, so there's no wide reach. Then you now have these companies coming with so many compulsions. You must buy monthly, you must do this. If you don't do more than you did last month, we will flush your points. You must do, so the targets, the pressures, these are reasons people hated the network marketing industry. Yeah. And then, you know when you have a job, you go into a company, they will tell you your job description. This is what you do. This is how we do it. They'll give you the systems, they'll give you the processes. In network marketing, such do not exist. There are no systems, there are no processes. You create your own system, you create your own process. But you see, even the leaders in network marketing don't create. They just go in and they just do. They flow. And because they flow, there is nothing to duplicate. There's nothing to tell the next person this is how to do it. First of all, there's no system, there's no model, you know. And then there's a lack of comparative analysis. Like, when someone says, explain network marketing to me, you can now say, you know, compared to what? But, I mean, every teacher, the best teacher, use comparative analysis. Sure. The teacher will tell you, for example, that is comparative analysis, for example, you know, but we do not have anything to compare. So there was really not a lot of information, and so much more. So these are some of my findings. And so what did I do? I started looking at how to solve the problems. The first problem was we did not have a lot of information about the business model. So I created basic ones. I created basic tools and processes for the Longrich team. So then, you know, we had paper flyers for the product to create one. I created the catalog together. I created the 3x3 table that explained the model because I wanted people to just come in and see how the earnings work. So I created that. And then poor presentation of the business model. We started creating standard presentations and we started sharing the slides. So people don't need to go create. So you have a slide you can use to explain the business and express how it works so that people would understand. And then we embarked on awareness campaigns to share our discoveries, to explain to people, to correct the narrative, to correct impressions, We changed from business to education. And that is what we did. The lack of sustainability, we noticed that a lot of companies do not have a sustainable business model. But we investigated and we looked that the Longrich compensation plan is sustainable. Our products are mostly FMCGs, fast-moving consumer goods. What that means is that these products, in the world of economics, has its estimated margins and has the profit margin. So if someone promises me 10% off my cash, but in FMCGs, the profit margin is between 3 to 5%, it means that there's no sustainability. But when we looked, FMCG is 3 to 5%, Longrich reward system 2 to 3%, maximum 4%. It's doable. I mean, do you get that? It's doable. So we noticed that there was sustainability. And if there's anything that is threatening sustainability, we question immediately. Products and services offered. Longrich offers a wide range, a whole wide range of products and services. And then we already know that all compulsions, all pressures, all targets were eliminated in Longrich. It's another beautiful thing. And then we created unique systems, unique processes, and we intensified on trainings. Longrich is one company that has invested in trainings with their leaders. So we keep training, we keep showing, we keep teaching as well. And then we set precedents, showing people how our businesses work in comparison to how the supermarkets will work. For example, some of us have seen that write-up. Assuming you walk into ShopRite, that was a write-up that I did in 2016. There are other write-ups that we have done to compare our businesses. I do that all the time in the banking sectors, with the distributors. So you go to different industries, you see what they do in those industries, you see how their industry system works, and we show you what is different in the Longrich platform as well. That's the first. We did the findings. The second, we now come to Longrich. Okay? So we've established why people hate network marketing and what we did differently to ensure that doesn't happen with the Longrich. The next thing is, who then is Longrich? It's a 5-year-old manufacturing company that has a state-of-the-art manufacturing plant with a lot of patents. Patents is like copyright, meaning they have the invention of the products and even the models, the utilities. They have a lot of people they manufacture for in the name of OEM and ODM clients. And then we have 8 research and development centers. So these are some of the people Longrich manufactures for, and it's quite exciting to see this as well, right? So this is our warehouse under construction, and this is a recent photo of the warehouse. The warehouse, as it's completed, and we will be having the factory will get. Oh, sorry, I'm having a lot stressing me. The factory will get into function very soon. Okay, we're just waiting for the raw materials to collect from the wharf as well. So number 3, what are the products? Longrich has a wide range of products cut across different categories. We have the healthcare, the daily cosmetics, the household, the skincare, and the health machinery. What makes these our products different? Longrich is living my dream, by the way. My dream of investigating our traditional African medicine. I am one person who believes that there is something about African medicine, the traditional ones. You see, these are bows they sell on the street side. It's crude, but there's something in it. And I can tell you that most of our pharmacological research is based on those intuitions from those bows, literally, right? So Longrich is doing this, and they've been doing this for 35 years on traditional Chinese medicine. So all the traditional medicine that they used to use, Longrich picked them up, got into their lab, and did research on them. Our cordyceps militaris, I keep telling people, the cordyceps militaris, one of us, the immune booster we have in Longrich, was researched on for years. It used to be one product that they used to give to people in China and in Asia for respiratory issues. The Chinese government funded the research on cordyceps militaris, and it was done in partnership with all other countries. US was part of it, Germany, I think they're part of that research that produced the cordyceps militaris. That is why that product is a very unique product. It has a way of reviving cells. They were able to extract the active ingredient from the cordyceps itself, versus fungi, and that is what they formed into the militaris capsules that we take today. And the same thing with several other products from their traditional Chinese medicine knowledge. Okay, so what they are doing is that they now use modern technology on traditional Chinese medicine. And so they can formulate these active ingredients of these products into things we use every day. That is why every Longrich product has a natural component from research. The bamboo charcoal soap, they did research on how activated bamboo can help. We had about the gold. I'm not talking about just the supplements, I'm also talking about sanitary napkin. All these products were research carried out of using natural ingredients. Do you know that the green strip is actually a fabric? It's a fabric, a unique fabric. So these are the things that we do not understand. That's research, giving you information that can help you as well. So Longrich is literally taking us back to nature, because nature has been fading away gradually. Cotton is no longer available, but Longrich insists that we must use cotton pads. And so they go back into farming cotton and getting the real cotton. So Longrich is trying to replace all the chemical components in the products we use every day with a natural alternative where possible. And every Longrich product is coming with several years of research. Several years of research. So we have wide categories of products. We have the daily care, we have the oral care, the laundry, the travel toiletries, we have perfumes that are coming in, we have insect repellents, we have things for the hair care, shampoo, conditioner, we have the skincare products. So in the bathroom, you have the soaps, two kinds of soap, 3 kinds of body wash, we have the roll-ons for the underarm, we have the body moisturizers, the cream, we have the hand care, we have the hand cream, the hand wash, hand cream and sanitizer, we have the household products, we have cooking pots, we have the pie cup, and we even have power banks. These are products we use every day. So these are the products that Longrich is manufacturing. I talked about wide variety earlier. We have the baby and mother, the female care, we have the baby bath, the baby diaper, the baby powder, the panty liners and the pads I talked about. Fantastic products. You can read more about them on our catalog. We have the food supplements. Different kind of food supplements, the berry oil and all-round multivitamin, the Nutri-Rich. Okay, so that's the smoothie. We have the Afro for joints. This is the concept we talked about. We have the hormonal balance for male and female. We have the libido booster. We have the calcium. We have it all. We have the teas, different kinds of teas and coffees. So these are our teas, coffees, health liquor, and drinks. We have the energy shoes, the health machinery. We have the energy shoes. We have the energy liquor. So we have a wide variety of products. So those are all the products. The fourth question I decided to ask: how then does Longrich reward its partners? What is the basic understanding of the reward system? So I asked some questions. What does Longrich reward us for? What are the different ways to get rewarded? What do I have to do to get rewarded each way? When and how do I get rewarded each way? How do I get started this business, and how do we build the business? And this is what I want us to go through now. What does Longrich pay us for? Longrich pays us for connecting consumers to Longrich products directly and indirectly. So the products are manufactured, Longrich moves into the warehouse. We, as independent distributors, ensure that the products move from the warehouse to the consumer. That's the simple process. And for doing every activity that we do to make sure this happens, that is what we are paid for. And it is from this that I have been able to achieve my dreams. From doing just this. From creating activities that ensure that I expand the consumer base of Longrich products, and also expand the number of independent distributors of Longrich products in my team. That's how I got all where I got. So there are 3 major ways to get paid. Active income. This is where you do a direct distribution to a customer. So you are able to get new people to buy Longrich products. You get paid from that. Active income. Okay? Then we have a passive income, where the people that you have referred to the products, they either buy it, they buy again. So when they buy again and again, Longrich still pays you a percentage of their purchase. Then we have the leveraged income. This is where you start expanding the number of independent distributors. When you have told somebody to buy the products, and the person has put the products with code, and this person also decides to expand the number of distributors and also starts telling people to buy. When this person earns, we get paid. So you're paid for direct and indirect connection of people to Longrich products. What are the other ways you can earn? So you can sponsor and build people to earn. You can achieve certain team sales, like I talked about achieving trips and cars. They are called team sales targets. So when my team generates a certain volume of sales, inspired by my activities and my push, I get rewarded with trips and cars. They too do the same, they get rewarded with trips and cars. You're also rewarded by growing for growing in rank. There are some incentives that accrue as you grow in the different ranks we have in the business. You get incentives like car, travel, house fund, you get scholarships, and you get interest-free loans. And guess what? You can get rewarded by getting your children paid too. I talked about that earlier as well. So what do we do to get rewarded? First, you buy and use the products, because it is a product, is a word of mouth business. You need to tell people about the product. So you need to use the products, share your experience, and then you connect product users to Longrich. So you're a middleman. I'm connecting people to Longrich. So I'm not buying and selling. I'm not stocking the products. I'm just telling you, if you like Longrich products, buy from the company. Here is your code. It's connected to me. When you buy, I get paid. You create or leverage on existing team duplication systems. I've talked about creating systems. Each team have a system that you can use to, grow your business. Stay focused and consistent. This is a business. Just like anything in life, it requires focus, it requires consistency to get results. Be creative. What are the different activities you could do to create more awareness about these products and bring more product users your way? Build a formidable team. A team of dependent. A team consists of independent distributors working together, sharing ideas together. So build a formidable team of independent distributors. Show up every day and make the business a lifestyle. Like I said, the business is my lifestyle. The business is my 9 to 5. So every day, 9 to 5, I am putting in efforts and activities to make my results, and that is why in 6 years I was able to achieve my why and start a new why. When and how do you get rewarded? The beautiful thing about Longrich is that your payments are made directly into your bank account. You also can have bank advancement incentives points, which you can cash out at your will. We have the annual car fund promos. You can qualify for a car every year. We have all expenses paid trips 2 to 3 times yearly, and so much more. Finally, how do you get started? To get started, you simply need to make the purchase of Longrich products worth any of our entry levels displayed. That is it. We have different membership level statuses, so you can decide to start either as a pure silver, a gold, or a platinum. What matters is the purchase volume. PV means purchase volume, right? So what matters is the purchase volume. You can buy with any package to get started. If you buy 60 PV, this is the approximate cost in Naira and in pound and in dollars, right? And then this just shows the estimate percentage you will earn on the PVs of those you referred, depending on your membership level status. Okay, so that is how easy it is to get started. Buy the products for your use. Then how do you build your business? First, you share the business opportunity and products. You've used the products. You need to get people to use Longrich products to get paid. So you share. Introduce the products and business to as many people as possible. Ideally, you need 3 direct connections, but the more connections you have, the better for you. So that's why I do really focus on the 3. Actually, what you need is not just 3 direct connections, but 3 groups of independent distributors. When you have 3 groups of independent distributors, your business will soar. Then we follow the duplication table. This is one of the systems I said I created earlier to help us understand how to grow. Because we need 3 direct distributors. Guess what? Once you've gotten your 3 direct distributors, you encourage them and help others to get theirs. And if you could do it either monthly or yearly, this is what this table says. Even the 60 PV minimum entry level, which is about 45,000 Naira, if you could do this monthly, and maybe in the first month you sign up, and in the same month you introduce 3 people to do the same, and 3 people each, and in the 3rd month the 9 people are able to introduce people each, that's 27, the business grows that way. And this is an estimate of what you earn in USD, exactly this. I hope this is clear. If you don't understand this table, you can just write in the chat to whoever shared this video with you, or when I'm taking questions here, I can take my time to explain that as well. Okay, so in conclusion, the Longrich business model provides a myriad of reward streams which is built on leverage. I love the leverage system, right? With this business model, you can achieve all your dreams, which is like your why, like I did. And you can help others achieve the same. I've achieved all my dreams. And I'm helping others achieve this. And in the process, as they are achieving this, my why, my new whys are getting achieved. This system saves time. I have so much control over my time. It saves money and it saves effort, because when we do it together, we do it better. It's easier for a lot of us to put our hands together and do more than for one person to be able to do even 1% of what we are doing together. With the Longrich system, everybody wins. So I'll say, do not overthink this. For those who are watching on Facebook, reach out to the person who showed you this video and get started, because here you learn as you earn as you learn, by the way. You learn as you earn and you earn as you learn. So thank you very much. I'm going to stop and take any questions. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions? Does anyone have any question? Yeah. Alright, so you can help me just stop it, but I'll share it later.
Okay.
So that is it.